Hello everybody, Malakith here and welcome back to Napoleon Total War. This is the Community Commanders edition. I am going to be using a slightly different version of software for editing this together, so please let me know if you spot any oddities so that I can tweak that and hone things. Moving on from that, we've had some input from the various commanders because we ended up in positions where I kind of needed it. So, Blue Kiwi and Simon have decided that they want to first off see if we can get an alliance with Oldenburg so that this area is sort of shored up. I guess they probably want something with Mecklenburg Strelitz as well, but let's have a look. How those look. Where's Mecklenburg? I mean, they dislike France. They're allied with Prussia. Okay, and then Oldenburg. Where's Oldenburg? Grand Duchy. Trade partners with the Dutch and not really anything else. No. Okay, so they don't want that. Is there such a thing as a non-aggression? No. So the concern was that they may come in and sort of headshot the gains, so to speak, if they're not dealt with. The other concern would actually be if we did conquer them, it would give France a way in, I believe, because they were at war with Holland. No, Holland's only at war with Spain. Oh. Okay, it might give France a way in. I mean, they're a double stack army, which is pretty ridiculous. Although a lot of that's militia and landwehr. I think I'm going to just sort of say this is secure enough for the purposes of what they want. And the next step was to use Holland and the Channel to start hammering the French ports along the coast here. So this one, I believe, belongs to Paris. So there's probably not... is it Paris? No, it'll be Skadi. Okay, they wanted to lock down the French ports, basically. Le Havre is... possibly Normandy. I can't see the boundaries. One is there. Not immediately obvious where the boundary between Paris and... I think Paris is this way. So these two are their targets. They want to lock down the channel ports so that we don't have this occurring again. Alternatively, invading Brittany. Meanwhile, down in Spain, Lunadusk. Unfortunately, Van York's cast has had to pull out life issues, so we do have a open commander slot. If you're interested, check out the Discord. He wants to see if we can lure out and destroy the Spaniards hiding in these forests, because we can't really leave them laying around and then push up to here. So, how are we doing movement-wise? I think we're at the point it's end turn, basically. Oh no, they can move. Where's their port? Over there. We'll head towards the port. We can free up these two, as they are no longer required. And what we will do is pick up that army and transport it. They wanted to go replenish and, you know, pick up the replacement unit, which I believe is cavalry. I think they had 4 units of cavalry. Let me just check their composition. This is Michael Stahl. Yes. Yeah, they're missing a light dragoons. So when we get some cash, we'll set some light dragoons going so they can just pick it up and pretty much go. Now, we may have had movement left down here. We do.
At the ready.
Do we just go sauntering off and try to hunt them down? There are a couple of rogue Spanish units around. I wouldn't want to leave the town completely undefended.
Your Majesty. My lord.
I know what we'll do.
Troops.
We'll play the old shuffle the wounded units game.
Forward. March.
So, they're missing a unit of
Your
cavalry.
humble servant.
In you go.
Waiting for orders. March.
And then this is John Moore. He was meant to have 7 British line infantry and 6 Dutch. So he's missing 2.
Sir.
We don't have that. So he's just missing 6 units of line infantry.
Your orders. Waiting for orders.
Right.
March.
And we'll send the full strength army off into the woods.
Troops. Forward. Your humble servant. Make ready. March. Your
Can't remember if that's ambushing. Like, is he hidden? A weakened Wellington in here may actually lure them out. I think I'll risk that for a turn. Now, finances became a lot more stable once we conquered up here. Not really in a position to go fight the navy yet, though. We will have to unlock these at some point. Once we do, our income should be sorted. But that's for next turn. Maybe a few after that. We may want to recruit some more ships to just take on that Spanish fleet. That's a big old Dutch trading fleet. I wonder if it's full of trade ships or if they've just got a massive amount of military ships in there and a couple of traders to support it. And quite the little army there, Holland. Almost a shame they're not at war with France, although I think they would lose at the moment. Right, that's our mine finished, which improves our income even further. What I'm actually going to do is create a unit of militia to push that French fleet out.
Yes, sir. Men. Forward.
Running you towards there. Recruit that replacement light dragoons. Now, as far as I could tell, nothing happened down here.
Yes, my lord. Secrecy is
Where is that army? I really don't want to fight in the forest, but
At the ready.
I can't have that army just roaming around.
Troops.
We're going to get
Forward.
ambushed.
Forwards. March.
Let's come... I was going to say come deal with them, but auto-resolve is horrible. Get a 64 gun, but victory is 3,162, which we will be able to afford next turn. I think I'll do that again. Just see what we trigger. We should at least be able to push the French Navy out of our port and set that repairing next turn. Where's Prussia going with that? Yeah, here comes... Is that Spanish flag? Yeah.
Troops,
Yay.
halt!
Really? Ambush! Ambushed by 360 men. The Fusiliers as well, and they would utterly decimate in an auto-resolve because this game is horrible. For auto-resolve. Oh, we're ambushing them. Ah, that's why we deploy second, yes, of course. Right.
Sir, troop orders! Yes, sir. Cannon ready, sir. Yes, sir. Troop orders! Troops, out limber! Artillery! Yes, sir.
Nice bit of straight in the side cannon. I'll have the Dutch
Yes, sir.
protect the artillery.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We'll have the British line infantry on the other side. And the cavalry ready to the front. I'm gonna hide the general behind the cannon. Oh, he's already there. Just because cannonballs overshoot. Muskets tend not to that, so, you know, not so far. Well, that was a pretty nice volley off the cannon to start with. In comes some more. Oof, brutal. Let's catch them in a bit of a nasty crossfire, shall we? Ceasefire with the cannons. Run them down. There goes the general. Why has it not ended? There's only 19 of them left. They really think they're going to rally? Is the enemy sneaking reinforcements on to this fight somewhere and I haven't noticed? There's one guy left. There's 0 guys left. That was odd. Apparently we friendly fired a little bit.
Impossible, sir.
There's the full stack. Make it a run for it. Oh, hello. Where are you going? Oh, not the Prussian fleet? Oof.
How can I be of service?
It's in that college. Now then.
Yes, sir.
Ah. Of course. Wellington. Oh, that's gonna be disgustingly bad. Can that hold against a full stack army? It's wounded. We're gonna have to try. Actually, hang on. How far can you get? You can reach the town next turn. I don't want to risk it. It's looking like I can get across the bridge, but then when the arrow draws in, I can't.
Yes. Sir. Make ready. What?
Oh,
How could you not get... Oh, he's the other side of the...
no one will know. Hiding away.
We may lose Gibraltar. See, I'm tempted to just accept that rather than risk throwing away Madrid. Or potentially Wellington. Right, we'll come back to that.
Ready for orders.
You lot, embark, please. Thank you.
Forward for crowd and country.
You come sail down to Chatham.
Orders received and understood. Awaiting further orders.
Disembark.
Men, forward. By the left, march.
Yeah, you will come kick that Frenchman out next turn because, of course, it's slightly too far to walk. Yep, we're going to recruit Victory and Hibernia because they can both build at the same time. Loving that 2 slot. Thank you very much, game. I'm really tempted, but at the same time, I'm not. Because they're not going anywhere. They're not doing anything to annoy me right now. And I've got 2 awesome ships building. Do I want to risk this lot? When we still can't see what their best ship condition is. The Santissimo is nasty. This is just frustrating all ways round.
Your orders, Your Majesty.
We can recruit in Spain. Ah, right. Let's get some more infantry on the Cook then. It's German Legion, regular foot. Go for the regular foot. I don't have to go back to London for replacements, I'm not going to go back to London for replacements. Now we lose some stuff. Yes. Thanks, France. Russia at war with France now. Oh, that's going to mix things up a little bit. And where's that Portuguese army going? We're going to have to investigate who Portugal are at war with. But the Spanish move here is the one we want to see. Straight back in there, okay.
Yes.
But they didn't move? Right, we'll have this fight this episode. We'll see the rest in the next one. Who do we have? Hibernian Infantry, Line Regiment, Killer Line, Swiss Grenadiers, have to watch for them. A couple of 9-pounders, load of cavalry. And I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that last name. Well, that doesn't look like it's going to be a fun deployment. Although that hill there could be interesting. That hill there could be very interesting.
Medium cannon. Yes, sir. Troop, on limber.
Hello.
Sir. Troop, on limber. Battery reporting.
Or let's have the second one. Yeah, let's have the second. Wow. The second one back there, then they don't get in each other's way.
Sir.
Alright. What I'm going to do
Yes, sir.
is leave the Dutch troops initially protecting the cannon. We're actually going to secrete the general in here, where he is well protected from bombardment. Now, let's have a look. Right, their cannon are up there. So I'm thinking of putting all the cavalry on the left and trying to get in at it. Does leave their cavalry free to roam on the right, and they've got 3 over there. We got the Dutch protecting. Let's reposition the Dutch a little bit.
Yes, sir.
We'll protect our cannon on the right here with the Dutch troops, and then the British troops can go into 2 sections. We'll have a unit of 5 assaulting up the left with the cavalry. Attempting to execute their cannon with extreme prejudice. We'll have the remaining British troops pivot right or centrally as required. And these 2 Dutch units can attempt to protect that secondary cannon.
Yes, sir. Order. Yes, sir.
Board man. Let's use that hill. Just wait for the cavalry to put in an appearance. Alright. Looks like we damaged a gun already. One cannon down. One crewman. Must have basically been sat on it when it took him out. Oof. They're definitely getting targeted.
Son sucesos! Quitádmelos!
Hello. Okay, it sort of worked. You need to push up. Oh, I didn't mean to grab that unit of infantry as well.
Where is your hurry?
That would have been shooting a lot of friendlies because squares next to squares are dumb. I'm gonna have them hold fire for a moment. Actually push the Dutch here up. How the cannon doing? Blocking them down slowly, gun at a time. Okay, so we've won the right flank comfortably. We just need to swing that in now. Let's begin that maneuver.
Infantry reporting.
Put them as a stopgap. Actually, let's put them there. Protects the general as well then. Cavalry. You boys gonna fire? No. Oh, someone's going to though. Furthest unit, go for that general. Let's have the artillery fire at will for a while now. Oh, hello. Didn't I set one of these units not to shoot? Yeah, there you are.
We have killed their general, sir. Now they must pray.
Get in on those cannon. Just got to roll this up from the flank now. This nasty little rear charge over here is problematic, but we seem to have got them. Yep, they've broken. No flag to... I want to say recoup. That's not the word I'm looking for. Rally around. That's the word. Got another rogue unit of flanking cavalry over there. Oh, there's all the spikes. We'll keep our horses away from those. Except there's some there as well. Very carefully extract yourself, please. Now we're going to lose some men to it. Alright, let's push the infantry up because they don't fall head over heels with a spike and die horribly. Alright, let's get them out of there. I don't know if they do with these spikes though. I might want to watch that. Spanish appear to have rallied. We will focus down those grenadiers. Hey, you two. Can you please shoot? Nope. Just let them shoot whatever they like, which is apparently not a lot. And we'll position these guys up on the hill above. Rain down flanking fire.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
They're not so keen on that. Off they go. Have you cease fire for a minute. Now we just have to wait for the muskets to do their work, because I'm not bringing cavalry into this blob of spiky bits. And I don't know if these ones kill infantry as well. Reload faster, boys. The turkey shoot, come on. Do it. Do it. Did it. And they're off. Oh no, the grenadiers are coming back. The cannons are having none of it. Oh, those two. Watch it from their perspective. Maximum range, 1 hit. Oh, 4 hits, 5 hits. Cannonballs missed. Yes, another one's rallied, I can see from the minimap, but we'll watch this for now. Close there, cannonball, close. And they're off. The Hibernian infantry sprinting into position. And they're gone. So some remnants did escape. We will have to try and run this army down. But that should protect Gibraltar.
And honor. March
Or, you know, just push them closer towards it.
down.
Whatever floats your boat, game. Okay. Let's take all of these guys and leave the fencibles.
More orders.
They also need one of those then. I forgot the fencibles got borrowed at some point. You're hopping in there while that repairs, which should bring some of our income back to life. I think unlocks recruitment of Swiss grenadiers in Ireland. You having a laugh? I mean, one of the community commanders requested Black Brunswickers when they got recruited, I think. So I'm going to go down that tree, even though I normally wouldn't. I'd normally go down the financial tree, but it's not mine to decide. So we shall see what happens. And that is where I'll bring that to a close. So another turn, and this army will be... It'll have all of its units back. These won't be at full strength. I might even actually just recruit another unit of light dragoons and do the old merge trick so they can get back into the action sometime this month.
My eyes are yours.
Let's infiltrate his army. Not too sure what infiltrating does, so this will be a... okay. Yes, there's not much left for them. They may still actually be able to take Gibraltar, but I would hope the garrison could finish them off. we'll find out, I guess. But that is where I'll leave you for now. So hopefully you enjoyed yourselves. Thank you for watching. See you next time.